All right, so this is what you're going to work on today. The slides 7, 8, and 9. So, yesterday we did an experiment where we saw ice cubes melt on three different surfaces. You did your hypothesis. We saw that the ice cube melted the quickest on the metal. So, some groups got around 10 minutes, some groups got around 9 minutes. A lesson that I did with my virtual class, the one that I did was about 12 minutes on the metal pan, whereas the ice cube on the wood and the styrofoam took more than 20 minutes and still kind of hung on even to the very end of the class. So we just put whatever the minute was for the time that we stopped it, and we added a plus sign just to indicate that it was over that amount of time. You're going to graph those results. These are the bars for metal is the gray one. The brown one is wood. Styrofoam is usually white, so I made the bar white. Our styrofoam was black. You could change the color to black if you wanted or leave it as white. Totally up to you. Drag the bars over, change the heights to indicate the time in minutes it took to melt. Make sure you add a title. So we'll click on the text box and add your title. Remember, it's X versus Y. So our Y-axis is really time in minutes it took to melt the ice. But for your title, you really just need to say material versus time. It doesn't need to be the entire title of the Y-axis. For slide number 9, you're just going to answer the question, number 1, and then you're going to work on a particle drawing. What do you think is happening between each of the materials and the ice cube as the ice cube is gaining energy? So think about what the energy transfer is. How is heat transferring? Is it from the metal pan to the ice cube? Or is it from the ice cube to the metal pan? Which one was the warmer object, the metal pan or the ice cube? So think about what we learned about how heat is transferred. And then the wooden spoon. So, how did the energy transfer between the wooden spoon and the ice cube? And then finally, the styrofoam. How did energy transfer with the styrofoam and the ice cube? Also, think about the rate at which the heat was transferred. So, with the metal pan, we know that the ice cube melted the quickest. So, is that rate quicker than the other two since the ice cube melted quicker? So, think about all of those things when you do your particle drawing. How are you going to show the rate at which the energy transferred? Okay, so that's slide 9. Once you get your drawing completed, you can upload it into this space on slide 9. Okay, so that is it. After this, after you have finished these 3 slides, go back into Google Classroom. You have a Quizlet assignment to do, and make sure you watch the instructional video for that as well. We'll see you in a little bit.